This video will save you thousands because these SUVs look like good deals, but can turn into financial traps once real ownership starts. Starting with the Nissan Rogue from model years 2016 to 2021. This SUV often appears attractive because used prices are usually lower than many competitors. The interior looks modern, and fuel use is reasonable for daily driving. On paper, it feels like a smart choice for someone looking for value. However, long-term ownership feedback shows a different side that buyers should understand before making a decision. Many owners report issues related to the continuously variable transmission as mileage increases. The most common complaints include hesitation during acceleration, delayed response when pressing the pedal, and inconsistent power delivery at normal driving speeds. These problems do not always appear early. In many cases, they show up after extended use, which is why the vehicle may seem fine during a short test drive. Another concern reported by owners is overheating behavior under stress, such as driving uphill, carrying passengers, or long highway trips. When this happens, performance can drop suddenly, making daily use frustrating. Some drivers also describe a high-pitched sound during acceleration, which becomes more noticeable over time. Maintenance costs can increase if these issues appear outside the early ownership period. Repairs related to transmission components are not simple, and labor costs can add up quickly. This is why the low purchase price can become misleading. The vehicle looks affordable at first, but long-term costs may rise unexpectedly if these common problems occur. This does not mean every Nissan Rogue from these years will face the same issues. Many units continue to operate without major trouble. However, the number of similar owner reports over several years shows a clear pattern that should not be ignored. Buyers looking for long-term reliability should carefully consider this history before choosing this SUV. Because the Rogue is widely available on the used market, it is often selected quickly without deep research. Taking extra time to understand these ownership risks can prevent future financial stress and daily driving inconvenience. Next is the Ford Escape from model years 2017 to 2019, specifically versions equipped with the 1.5-liter or 1.6-liter turbocharged engines. This SUV is popular because of its compact size, easy handling, and strong feature list for the price. Many examples are well equipped and appear to offer good value compared to rivals. The main concern reported by owners of these specific engines is coolant intrusion. This issue occurs when coolant enters the engine cylinders, which can lead to rough running, misfires, and eventual engine damage if not addressed early. In many cases, drivers notice warning signs only after the problem has already progressed. Early symptoms reported include unexplained coolant loss, engine shaking during startup, and reduced performance during normal driving. These signs may come and go, making the problem harder to identify at first. Over time, continued driving in this condition can result in major engine repair needs. This issue does not affect all Ford Escape models and does not apply to every engine option. It is tied specifically to certain turbocharged engines from this generation. That distinction is important because other versions of the Escape do not share the same level of reported risk. The challenge for buyers is that these vehicles often drive normally during short inspections. The problem may only appear after extended ownership, which is why many buyers feel caught off guard. Repair work related to engine internal issues can be complex and time-consuming, turning a good deal into a costly situation. The Ford Escape still offers a comfortable driving experience and practical design, but understanding this specific engine concern is critical. Choosing without awareness can lead to unexpected expenses that cancel out the savings from a lower purchase price. Next is the Jeep Compass from model years 2018 to 2020. This SUV attracts attention because of its design, compact size, and competitive pricing in the used market. Many listings show good features for the money, which makes it appealing to buyers looking for something modern without paying too much. The most common owner complaints focus on transmission behavior. Drivers frequently report rough shifting, delayed response when moving from a stop, and uneven power delivery at low speeds. These issues often become more noticeable during city driving, where frequent stops and starts are common. During short test drives, these problems may feel minor, but daily use can make them frustrating. Another issue reported involves electronic systems. Owners describe warning messages appearing unexpectedly, screen glitches, and sensor alerts that come and go without a clear cause. While these problems may not stop the vehicle completely, they can affect usability and require repeated visits for diagnosis. Interior quality is another point mentioned by owners after longer use. Buttons, trim pieces, and interior panels may show wear earlier than expected. This does not impact driving directly, but it reduces long-term satisfaction and can make the vehicle feel older than its mileage suggests. The compass can still work fine for short commutes and light use, and not every unit experiences the same problems. However, the combination of transmission behavior complaints and electrical concerns makes this SUV a riskier choice for buyers planning to keep it for many years. Because the compass often looks like a bargain on the surface, it is easy to choose quickly. Understanding these ownership patterns helps avoid unexpected frustration later. Next is the Hyundai Tucson from model years 2016 to 2018 with the 2-liter engine. This SUV is widely seen as practical, comfortable, and easy to live with. It offers a smooth ride, a clean interior layout, and strong availability in the used market. Many buyers consider it a safe choice because of the brand's reputation and widespread presence. Owner reports for this specific engine, however, highlight concerns related to engine wear as mileage increases. Some drivers report knocking sounds, reduced performance, and higher oil usage over time. These issues may not appear early and can develop gradually, which makes them harder to detect during inspection. In some cases, drivers notice vibration during acceleration or unusual engine noise during normal driving. These signs are often ignored at first because the vehicle continues to operate. Over time, continued use in this condition can lead to more serious mechanical problems. Another challenge is that these symptoms are not always consistent. The vehicle may perform normally one day and show issues the next. This inconsistency can delay proper diagnosis and allow the problem to worsen before action is taken. Not every Tucson from these years will experience these issues. Many owners report smooth operation and reliable service. Still, the number of similar complaints tied specifically to the 2-liter engine makes it an important point to consider for long-term ownership. This SUV may still suit buyers who understand the risk and inspect carefully. Finally, the Volkswagen Tiguan from model years 2018 to 2020. This SUV is often chosen because it looks refined, feels solid on the road, and offers a spacious interior compared to many compact rivals. Many listings highlight comfort, design, and driving stability, which makes it appealing to buyers who want something that feels more premium without paying a high purchase price. The most common long-term concern reported by owners is higher repair and service cost as the vehicle ages. While the Tiguan can perform well during early ownership, maintenance and part replacement tend to cost more compared to many Japanese competitors. This becomes more noticeable once the vehicle has higher mileage. Owners frequently mention electrical-related issues such as sensor faults, warning alerts, and system errors that require diagnostic checks. These problems may not stop the vehicle from driving, but they often require professional attention to identify and resolve. Repeated visits for these issues can add up over time. Another point raised by owners involves the turbocharged engine system. While it delivers smooth power, some drivers report reduced efficiency and performance changes as mileage increases. Repairs related to turbo components are more complex and typically more expensive than non-turbo systems. Suspension and steering components are also mentioned in long-term ownership feedback. Some owners report earlier than expected wear, leading to additional service needs. These issues are not constant across all vehicles, but they appear often enough to be a known ownership consideration. The Tiguan is not an unreliable vehicle by default. Many examples continue to operate smoothly for years. However, the total cost of keeping it running can be higher than expected, which is why the low used price can be misleading. What looks like a good deal at purchase may require more spending later compared to simpler alternatives. For buyers who prioritize design and driving feel, the Tiguan can still make sense. For buyers focused on minimizing long-term costs, this ownership pattern should be carefully considered before choosing this SUV.